Good morning, students. Myself Mr. Jumma, your SS teacher. Today our topic is evolution of humans. The topic is beginning of life on Earth. Students, before we could go to the topic, we must know the meaning of the chapter, that is evolution of human. Okay, so we should understand the topic evolution, the meaning of evolution. So what is evolution? Okay, evolution is that the gradual development of something. Gradual development. Gradual or slow development of something. That's called as the evolution. So today we are talking about that evolution of human. How gradually the development that we have seen in the human life or the human existence. Okay. So let us talk about something more about the beginning of life on Earth. Okay. Okay. So what is that? About 4.5 billion years ago. About 4.5 billion years ago, the Earth was not same as we see now. Okay, what was the things over there? It was that the Earth was a fairy mass of fire. Fairy mass of fire. It was just like a fireball. Okay, and the theory of, if you just heard about the Big Bang theory, okay, one of our renowned scientists, his name was George Lemaitre. Who? George Lemaitre. Explaining the theory of Big Bang or the formation of Earth, and he also explained that how the Earth was being formed or why it is called as a fairy mass of a ball. And this renowned scientist George Lemaitre explained about the formation of the fairy mass of land, and it shows that the Earth was semi-liquid. It's called as the semi-liquid because there was no solid land, but it was mixed with the solid as well as the liquid, and there was no proper atmosphere during the 4.5 billion years ago, but it was mixed with the different gases, and those gases are like the gases like hydrogen as well as ammonia and methane. These gases were more abundant on the Earth, but later on when these gases escape from its volume, and we just found that these later on in the later period we found that the Earth became a solid. Okay, solid system. And apart from that, the Earth was, when it cooled down, and you can see that condensed and flooding on the Earth into rain and different particular things. Okay, later on, after 3,500 to 3,800 million years after that, 3,500 to 3,800 million years later on, we also shown that there was some free oxygen. Well, there was a free oxygen, which means that before this 3,500 years or 3,800 million years ago, there was no free oxygen, which means that there was other gases such as like the ammonia, hydrogen, or maybe methane. These gases were more in abundant, and there was no free oxygen, which means these all gases were mixed with one another. Okay. Later on, we also found that the earliest living on the Earth, where the earliest Earth was found by the primitive bacteria. Let us talk about it. Okay. The earliest living thing or the primitive bacteria. Primitive bacteria or the single-celled bacteria were found in the beginning, and these single-celled bacteria were called as the prokaryotes. The primitive bacteria are called as the prokaryotes. Okay, these are the first organisms that were seen on the earth, or after the formation of the earth, these are the prokaryotes were the first living beings which were seen on the earth. And the second thing where our topic is about the ice age. The ice age. Okay, so what the ice age talks about, it is that the ice age began 2.4 million years ago. 2.4 million years ago. Okay, after, and this age what took place around 11,500 years. Particularly this time, the ice age was divided into two different groups. Ice age was divided into two different groups. The first one is that glacial period. What is important of the glacial period? During this particular time, the climate was totally cold, and the climate was having a very less amount of temperature. And particularly during this particular time, the earth was covered with the ice. Then later on, the another period or the second period, which we see that called as the interglacial period. Interglacial period. During the interglacial period, we also found that the earth was gradually changed its form or its temperature. During the interglacial period, we also find that the climate became quite warmer before the earlier, and now slowly we can also see that the ice covering was being removed from the surface. Okay, so during this particular time, we also see that there were some moraines are also been found on the earth. What are these moraines? The moraines are, if we just see the particular picture over here, we can just see that these moraines are found or been made due to the covering of the ice on the earth. Okay, so these are some of the things that we have discussed today about the beginning of the life on the earth. That is the ice formation, as well as we also can say about that formation of the earth, as well as the two different glacial period. That is the glacial period and the interglacial period. Okay, so this is what we have today in our topic. In the next topic, we also will discuss about the humans stand erect, and these things we will discuss into the next period. Okay, so that's all we have in the today's class. Thank you.